And Jeff, that kind of leads to something that Liesl posted, which is about how the importance of the entrepreneurial mindset. And I really like your point that, it's not we, it's I. Each of us need to adopt and leverage and embrace this entrepreneurial mindset. Wouldn't you like to elaborate on that a bit, Jeff? Sorry, what is an entrepreneurial mindset really? How do we get people to embrace an entrepreneurial mindset?
So to me, it's about Craig. It's about two almost that will feel counterintuitive to get together, but two distinct traits. Number one, I'm responsible for every single thing in my life. 100% responsible. That is easy to say. I'm not. I blame somebody else, or I can't do this because of this. And if you can't eat, if you can't do it, it's way harder. But so if you take control of your own responsibility, because every time you blame somebody else, you paralyze yourself. So what I think about in everything I do, everything that I create in the world is my own responsibility. And what that drives into me myself is a rate of learning that there's no place to hide. If I don't like the view around the world around my world, it's me. It might be true that I meet somebody that takes advantage of me. It might be true that something else happens. By the way, it is true. We all have scars and everything else and make mistakes. But if I don't succumb to that, I say it's me, I chose that, then I learn faster. So that's part one. Part two, which seems totally counterintuitive, is have massive empathy for how other people came to their ideas. Not what you think they should do, who they are, how they came to their own things, what the pain they're in, and why they might believe the thing they believe. And just have empathy. And when you combine those two things, you're able to, the empathy allows you to understand the world that somebody else is going through, so you can solve their pain in a different way. It doesn't mean agreeing with them, but it means totally understanding how they came to their position. And so combining those two together gives you almost superpowers of learning and connecting with what the world looks around you, so you can connect really positive product market fits.
Yeah, absolutely love that, Jeff. And it reminds me of our chat on Saturday, where you shared your 10 questions that you are affirmations for you every day. And do you want to just touch on one or two of those to help some of us, help us with that notion of really it's about what we do as individuals and how we might benefit.
And you're going to share them with your audience afterwards?
Yeah, Liesl, actually, we've got them there, Liesl.
It's okay. I can go through them. So again, for 30 years, I've been, so am I putting thought into action? Am I setting new and interesting goals? Am I visualizing my goals? Am I stretching my comfort zone? Am I happy with what I have? Am I filling my mind with positive self-talk? Am I being a positive force for others? Are my actions the same as my values? Am I staying in balance? And am I focused and persistent? And one of the things that you just said, Craig, and actually I see it here, your daily affirmations. These are not affirmations for me. Affirmations would be I am. Okay. And it forces your brain to almost lie to yourself. Okay. Am I?
So you're questioning it. Yeah.
Am I forces my subconscious to, and just so you know, I can't answer all the time yes on all of these things, or in the past have not been able to answer. It's a road to get better and better and better. And so with no guilt or anything else, it just forces a question before I go to sleep. How do I do this better again tomorrow? And through that process, you realize that just about everything in your life you create. And you have the same time as the most brilliant people around, or you have the same time in every day, and it's how you choose to spend that time. whether it's small steps at first, and understanding that reinforce on itself. So these have been really important in my life. But I don't know if when I started, 32 years, morning and night, read these, and if I gave up in day 5, there would have been no change.
Wow. That's really powerful. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Jeff. And we've got quite a lot of questions, but I wanted to just play this quick video and then make a statement before.
The ITER tokamak consists of a dizzying array of components, from its innovative heating and cooling systems to the plasma-facing units that bear the immense thermal and electromagnetic forces unleashed inside the machine to create the fusion reaction. But in its heart will live 3 sets of giant magnets: the 360-ton D-shaped toroidal field magnets, or TF coils, procured by Europe and Japan, the ring-shaped poloidal field magnets, or PF coils, supplied by Europe and Russia, and the 17-meter-tall central solenoid produced in the United States. Coordinating with other coils inside and outside the vacuum vessel, these magnets will confine the superhot plasma along magnetic field lines, causing ions inside to fuse together and release energy.
So the ITER project is pretty mind-boggling, and you please have a look and Google and see what they're up to. But the point I really wanted to make is, as I discovered this, I was like, wow, where are we going? We're talking here about abundant free energy from nuclear fusion. But of course, the fundamental issue that they'll still have is distribution. And then I came across an entrepreneur who has researched and found that the pistol shrimp, so this is literally a shrimp, imagine like a prawn, a pistol shrimp, when it pinces, it also creates a miniature nuclear fusion reaction. And he's now started, and I'll share the link with all of you, he started as an entrepreneur investigating how he might use the concept of how the pistol shrimp is actually creating nuclear fusion to miniaturize everything that ITER has done, so that you don't have the distribution problem. So, that's the kind of thing that could well be possible in Africa. So there's the link to energy gain fusion on a miniaturized basis.